Hey guys, we're back for another episode of CJ Speaks. I'm here, I'm Josh, this is Carter.
Hey, we're talking about the book, The City of Ember.
Yeah, it was a good book this year. It had a really good plot, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should start off with, like, what is the City of Ember?
Yeah, well, I mean, as we can tell at the end of the story, it is just a big city underground what do you think the reason was that they're underground?
Probably, like, apocalypse stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I bet, like, if they were just scared of, like, a nuke or something, like, they just want to have another civilization.
Well, no, I think a nuke could have hit, and then they had to go underground, and that's why they're there.
That is true. Like, it's really crazy, though, like, how, like, they built that all, and, like, how there was no issues, like there could have been so much stuff go wrong, like, if a disease got down there, everybody would die, and it'd just be, like, over just like that.
Yeah, and, like, how the city's electricity even worked.
I know.
Crazy.
I mean, it didn't work. Like, that would be scary, too. Like, you're in a blackout. Let's say a blackout comes, and, like, what do? Like, you can't see anything for the rest of your life. Like, I don't know what you're supposed to do about that, you know?
Yeah, so next, we're going to be talking about the cameras in the next section. Welcome back. We're going to be talking about the characters now. I think we should start off with Lena, the main character.
Lena, yeah.
What are your thoughts on Lena?
I think she's she has a good heart. I mean, she really liked to save the city. She was very selfless. Just, I don't know, a great person.
Started off with getting that message by her job was supposed to be in the sewers working, but then she switched to a messenger, and that changed the whole plot of the story.
It did. I mean, yeah, and it gave Dune.
Yeah,
he's the only reason the pipes works, which is crazy. Yeah, the pipe works. That's the way they got out of the city, and he's like the only reason found out. So it all really worked out really well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Dune, on the other hand, he's a great character for the story too, just because like how he has a little bit of anger issues, and he likes to fix everything, and he was a great person just for the job there.
Yeah, I think mixing those two characters together with Dune and Lena, I think they showed really strong teammates. They had good teamwork. They solved problems together.
Yeah.
That's how they got out of the city almost.
Yeah.
Just him and Dune.
I agree. Worked great. And we're back again. Today we're talking about, the mystery. So, I think the escape aspect of the book, it was a really good idea too by the author. Like, just because, I mean, the river is just so mysterious and stuff, they don't know anything about it. And the fact is, like, they don't know how to swim, and they're trying to get out but they don't even know what boats are. It would just be scary just to commit and go down the river.
Also, how the city's instructions got passed down from mayor, and then the mayor got greedy, and then he sent it away,
and just ruined it for the rest.
And then it got stuck in Granny's house, Lena's grandmother.
Yep.
And then they had to find it, but it was in her house the whole time.
Another part of the story is too, like, how the grandmother died, and she just died right after they found the instructions. So if it wasn't for her, she would have died before that. The city just would have went to shambles, you know.
And before that, she was going psychopath. She was like, we need the. I'm missing something. I don't know what it is, but I'm missing something.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I think the escape though, just like how it was laid out and how it was so perfectly set up that they could get out. Like, say one of the tunnels just would have collapsed. Like the whole city would have just been doomed from the start.
Yeah, and the city was falling apart. I mean, the mayor, like I said, he was stealing supplies. The mayor couldn't be trusted. And then people were starting to lose hope. The power was going out for 30 minutes, an hour. Sometimes they didn't think it was going to turn back on. But
exactly. Yeah, it'd just be really scary to live in those times, yeah. But.
Exactly. Yep, all right. We'll see you right back.
Always keep it in good repair.
I will.
Welcome back from your commercial break. We are here to talk about the life in Ember now. So, yeah, I don't think life would have been very good back in there. I mean, it would have been really stuffy, and it probably just it wouldn't have been a great time just because there's just not much airflow, and it's all just kind of trapped down in that little deep hole. But
yeah, and people were running out of resources and stuff. They had to eat the same thing every day. And also, I think like when Ember first started, it wouldn't have been that bad. Like it would have been chill.
Yeah.
But as it goes, like the power goes out, the quality of life just goes down.
I mean, yeah, it does remind me of back in like reminds you of like COVID-19 when everybody was stocking up on resources and stuff, and everybody was just pretty scared of what was happening and stuff. But it probably would have been worse back then just because they have no idea what's.
Yeah, it was like COVID-19 times 2 for like 100 years.
Exactly.
It was crazy.
Yeah. It would have been crazy. Yeah, because Ember was like 240 some years old. Like, it just would have been really rough. But, yeah, I mean, they ate, all they had to eat was like canned foods and stuff like that. And I don't know, it just wouldn't have been much.
Time was running out too. Like imagine everything just went dark and that's how you lit. Everybody just died.
There's just nothing you can do. Yeah.
They didn't even have candles.
Then that is crazy to me that nobody like really found out how to make movable light. But
they also didn't have real jobs. Like everybody was just assigned something.
Yeah, which would have sucked too. I don't know, but I guess that's just how it was and how it's supposed to be. But yeah.
Yep, on the next segment, we're gonna be talking about how the clues that they had, how they got out of Ember.
And here we're talking about the clues and how they figured out how to get out of the city. But yeah, I mean, it would have been, so I mean, as we did say earlier, the note to get out of the city wasn't like a safe locked that had a timer set for exactly like 200 years later, which when all the supplies would have been they would have just had enough to get by. And Granny found it, but Poppy chewed it all up. So Lena, she had a really hard time figuring that out.
Yeah, like she was looking for the clues the whole time, and they were in her closet.
Yeah.
But then she found them, and she didn't know they were actually the clues because they were all chewed up, and she had to put it together piece by piece.
She didn't know if it was like ingredients for like a recipe or something, but yeah, they just didn't really have any idea what it was. But then the title word egress, it was on the notes, and she asked the greenhouse keeper if what egress mean, and it was like a fancy word for exit and escape. So that's when they kind of figure out, yeah, it's time to get out of the city and stuff.
Yeah, then her and Dune teamed up, and they went into the waterworks.
Yeah.
And they figured out that the river has a boat and stuff.
Yeah.
They tested it out.
Yeah, that's also crazy, just how that stuff all still worked and stuff, but yeah.
They brought Poppy too, didn't they?
They did bring Poppy, which I just don't get it, because just seeing that river so powerful, and them never been on a boat before, even know if it would float, or they wouldn't even know how to swim.
Yeah, they didn't even really know that.
They didn't have no idea where they were even going. It just would have been like
throwing up. That crazy ride.
Yeah.
And then they got out of Ember, and then they looked down on it, and it was just a surreal feeling for them. That must have been pretty crazy.
I know. Yeah.
That was basically the book, but we're gonna talk about other stuff.
And we're talking about the theme coming. Welcome back, guys, for one of the last times here with you today. We're talking about themes and messages in this segment. I think one of the strongest themes is in the book is just standing up for like what you believe and the truth. Because like Lena, she went up against like the government of the city. Like that's all she knew. She went up against that because she knew the mayor was stealing from the city and just eating all their provisions and stuff for the rest of the rest of the life of Ember. He was just being greedy, and she tried to call it out, but she just got in trouble for that.
I also think throughout the whole book she used curiosity as a strength because she was just curious about the city. That's why she wanted to be a messenger. Yeah. She kept using that, and eventually her curiosity led her to saving the city pretty much.
Yeah. And also a big theme was hope. Hope just got them to go where they were going. They never gave up and kept persevering, and they just kept pushing through just to get them out of the city. It was really good. But
who was your favorite character?
My favorite character, I'd probably have to say Dune, just because he'd just try hard and persevere and just try to figure everything out. Like he wasn't just go to work, just show up and leave. He wanted to do a good job. Yeah, that's why I liked him.
I liked Lena because she just was curious. She was the one that found the instructions. She had to take care of Poppy and Manny at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was hardworking, but
But yeah, if you lived in Ember, what job would you want?
I don't know. I'd probably like a messenger, to be honest. But yeah, just to like go around and talk to people.
Yeah,
What about you?
The jobs are pretty rough.
Jobs are rough.
I'd probably go with a messenger just because I like to run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But
I think that's
signing
it.
out.
Yep.
CJ Speaks. Glad to have you back. See you again sometimes.
Screw.